I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to find area of a triangle with given vertices. The question here is, determine area of triangle with vertices at A 7 7, B 4 minus 8 and C minus 6 minus 6. Let us kind of sketch and get an idea of the type of triangle we are working with. So we'll make a very approximate sketch, right? So we say A is 7 7, so somewhere let us say this is 7 7 for us. B is 4 minus 8, so 4 will be here and minus 8 much below. Let's say B is 4 minus 8, let's say this point. C is minus 6 minus 6, so C is like minus 6 minus 6, maybe on this line because both are kind of same x and y values, so somewhere here, right? So we have three vertices and let's join them. So I'm making very approximate diagrams here. If you do accurately, you can get quick results, right? So this is kind of diagram which we have produced. A is 7 7. So if you do it on a graph paper, do a neater job, and then you observe what you are getting into, right? And B here is 4 minus 8. So if you look at this diagram, it seems as if this could be a right triangle. If we find that the triangle is a right triangle, then it is easier to find the area and therefore it is worth checking, right? So what we learn here is observe, right? So when you sketch, you observe and then check your observation. So what we are trying to see here is probably these two lines are perpendicular. If they are perpendicular, then area will be simpler for us to find, and therefore it is worth investigating, right? So we investigate. In a test paper, it is important to spend that extra time to save a lot of time. So let us find slope of these lines. So what is slope of line AB? Slope of line AB, which is, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, that's the formula. So minus 8 minus 7 divided by 4 minus 7, that is minus 8 minus 7 is minus 15 divided by 4 minus 7 is minus 3. So we get a slope of 5 units, right? 15 divided by 3, 5 units. Okay, so we get y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, correct? So that's what we get. Now let us check the slope of CB. So what is the slope of CB? So C to B is applying the same formula. So it is minus 6 minus minus 8 divided by minus 6 minus 4, and that gives you minus 6 plus 8 divided by minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10, and this is 2. So 2 over minus 10 or minus 1 over 5. These slopes are, when you multiply, you get negative 1. They are negative reciprocal, right? And therefore we say that the slope of MAB, you could check, times slope of CB is basically 5 times minus 1 over 5, which is minus 1. So that results into perpendicular lines, right? So now we know that these two lines are indeed perpendicular, so they are at right angles, correct? Now, these are at right angles, and therefore the formula for area becomes very simple for us. Now the area of triangle ABC is basically half of CB, the base we can say, length CB, let's say magnitude like this, times length AB, right? Magnitude of length AB. That is what it is, correct? Let us now calculate the lengths. So AB will be equal to square root of x, so we'll write 7 minus 4 whole square plus 7 minus, and minus becomes plus 8 whole square square root, and length CB will be equals to square root of 4 minus 6, which is 4 plus 6 whole square, plus minus 8 minus 6 means minus of minus becomes plus whole square, correct? And at this stage you can use the calculator and find the answer, correct? So what we have here is 7 minus 4 is 3, 3 square is 9, plus 7 plus 8 is 15, and let's use calculator. 15 square is equals to 225. Let's add 2 of 9 plus 225 to get the result, which is 3 square root 26, right? So that is the value. For CB, let us do direct calculations. Square root of, within brackets, 4 plus 6, which is 10 whole square, plus it is I have to write 2. It is 2 square. Let me write 2 square, and let's find what this is equal to. It is 2 square root 26, correct? So that is AB and CB. Therefore, we can now substitute these values and find the area, which is half of 3 square root 26 times 2 square root 26, right? So you can simplify this a bit. 2 and 2 cancel. 26 square root times 26 square root is 26. So the answer is 3 times 26. So we get this as equal to, let me push it a bit, right? So we have this as 3 times 26, and that is 18 and 178 unit square. So if no units are given, it's a good idea to write this as unit square, correct? So anyway, so like this you can solve such questions. So what I'm trying to say from this video is, it is important to check if you have a hint of it, and that saves time, as we have saved a lot of time in this particular example by finding out that this was indeed a right triangle. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope this strategy works for you. Thank you and all the best.